Have you ever felt like your life is on autopilot? That feeling that no matter how hard you try, something big never happens. You dream of a change, but the wait becomes a daily pain. What if I told you that the wait is over? Get ready, because your reality is about to be turned upside down. A rich stranger has chosen you for something extraordinary, and your life will never be the same again. Want to know why? And find out the reason now. The answer you seek is here. The big surprise. A magical change is coming. Hey, tell me something. Have you ever dreamed of having a fairy godmother or a genie in a lamp? The kind that suddenly arrives and changes everything in your life for the better. That magical person who says, "Your wish is my command." It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But what if I told you that something similar, something real magician, is about to happen in your life? Just imagine, there is someone, a mysterious figure with a power you never imagined, who is keeping an eye on you. It's as if this person, who you don't even know well or at all, has an incredible power, almost like a superhero, to completely change your path. What you thought was your destiny, your place, your life, everything will turn upside down. And the coolest thing is that this change is for the better, for something much bigger and better. This powerful person made a choice, and that choice is about you. It's as if she looked at you and said, "This person deserves something extraordinary. I'm going to change her life." This isn't luck, nor is it chance. It's something much deeper. But you must be asking yourself, why me? What did I do to deserve something so big? And here comes the coolest and most surprising part. All of this is happening because of one little thing you did. One only attitude that perhaps you didn't even pay attention to at the time. It may have been a gesture of kindness, something you did to help someone without expecting anything in return. Or perhaps a time when you had courage, like standing up for someone or doing the right thing even when you're scared. Or it could have been a small act of faith, that time when you trusted that everything would work out, even when it seemed impossible. Remember that day when you stopped to help a stranger with a flat tire, even though you were late for an appointment? Or when you saw someone being wronged and went there, put your face on the line, to defend that person? Or that moment when, even though the situation seemed hopeless, you kept hope and believed that God would find a way? Well, those little things, those small acts of kindness, bravery, or trust, seemed insignificant at the time, right? Like a grain of sand in the desert. But here's the secret. This grain of sand wasn't small at all. It was a magic seed. And that seed, when you planted it with your attitude, made a giant wave of energy that traveled around in ways we can't even imagine. It's like throwing a pebble into a calm lake and watching the ripples spread out, reaching places you never imagined. Your small act of kindness created a wave that grew and grew until it reached someone with the power to change your world. So, what once seemed like a distant dream, something impossible to achieve, now it's right here within your reach. Paths you never thought you would take are opening up, and opportunities you thought were too much for your little truck are lining up like pieces of a giant puzzle that fit together perfectly, for a divine reason. It's not luck, it's not coincidence. It's the result of something you did, something you are. Your kindness and your courage activated this force. But be careful. This isn't just for you to wait for things to happen. It's a call to action. When these words you are reading are gone, you will not only know why all this is happening, you will know how to hold this change, how to use that power to shape what comes next. Yes, the power to create your future is in your hands. You just have to be brave enough to take it, to say yes to this new phase. The universe is calling you to something big. It's like your destiny is knocking on the door, asking, will you open it? Don't let time run out. Press the like button. It's like saying, yes, I'm ready. Join our community, let's go together. And comment 777. It's a lucky and activating number. Listen to this message over and over again until it sticks with you, until you feel this truth in every cell of your body. You have awakened incredible powers far beyond our understanding. And now the universe is responding in a way that will break all your old limitations. It is not an accident. It is atrial that a portal that was closed is now opening for you. Get ready. It's coming. The secret of small actions. How your small way sends waves around the world. Have you ever stopped to think that the smallest things we do can have the biggest impact? It's like that story about the butterfly that flaps its wings on one side of the world and causes a hurricane on the other. It seems crazy, right? But it's exactly like that. In our chat today, We're going to discover a really cool secret about how your small good attitudes have gigantic power. Just think, the hidden seed. Imagine we have a magical garden, and every time you do something nice for someone, you are planting a special seed there. Even if no one sees you planting, even if the person who received the help doesn't even thank you, that seed is there in the ground. Maybe last week you did something kind or brave. Remember that time you saw someone struggling to carry groceries and went over to lend a hand, even though they weren't asked? Or when a co-worker was being wronged, and you, despite feeling butterflies in your stomach, stood up and spoke the truth to defend them? Maybe you took some time out of your day to listen to a friend who was sad, or gave sincere advice to someone who needed it. At the time, you thought, oh, it was just a little thing, like a breath in the wind, something that wouldn't change the world, but it did. That small act of kindness, or bravery, or faith was the hidden seed, the domino effect of kindness. That little thing you did started something huge. It's like playing every small pebble in a lake. You play, and what happens? They form waves. These waves spread and reach places you can't even see from the edge of the lake. Your act of kindness is like that little stone. It sent invisible waves around the world. Life is like agent and super delicate spiderweb. Every movement you make in this web, every action, every word, sends ripples and vibrations through threads that we cannot see. Your small act of kindness traveled through these invisible lines. It passed through people, became stories, found a little luck here and there, until it reached someone powerful. Think about it. This person who can now change your life, where you live, where you work, where you will grow up, could be someone who knows your friend's boss or a relative of yours who you hardly ever see, or someone who simply heard your name in a conversation by chance. Energy works in ways we can't see or fully understand, but that doesn't mean she isn't real. Your seed grew and gave fruit. That kindness you practiced was a seed you planted in secret. What now? It grew into something much, much bigger. This powerful person who was about to make a big change in his life saw something special in you, a truth, a courage that she admires. She believes that you deserve a place where it can truly flourish, where you can be who you were born to be. So this change that is coming is not just a change of address. It is a chance for you to become the best version of yourself. But be careful. Not everything will be easy. New places have new rules, new people. You may miss what was familiar. That's normal, but this change was made for you, to prepare you for even greater things. Getting ready for the big adventure. To prepare for this new phase, start by asking yourself, what really matters to me, and what habits are holding me back from moving forward? Take a paper and write. Clarity. What you want and what holds you back will be your guide in this new adventure. Focus on purpose of this change, not just in comfort. This is your proof, your test. Are you ready for bigger things? To say yes to this is to believe that your good deeds of the past were not in vain. They were not small. They were the keys who opened this giant door to your future. Before we continue, have you checked if you are subscribed to the channel? Only here you will find words that will make you prosper. The secret network. How your kindness creates powerful bridges. Have you ever wondered how things really happen in the world? Sometimes we think it's just a matter of hard work, but there's a secret ingredient that makes all the difference. Connections. It's as if there were an invisible network, a giant fabric that connects all people, all choices and even luck. It is in this network that magic happens. Imagine that the world is like a huge spider web, and each of us is a tiny dot in this web. When we move, when we act, we make the web vibrate, and the ripples reach places we can't even imagine. The web of connections. The person who is about to help you, who can change your life and take you to a new place, is not alone. They are part of this network. It is as if they are an important node in this web of power, trust, and whispers. Yes, whispers, because often the most important things are talked about in conversations that we don't even participate in. Imagine a scene. You're in a room full of people. Someone you helped in the past, that little thing we talked about in the previous topic, is telling his story to someone else. You know so-and-so. He helped me a lot that day. He was so kind, so brave. The other person hears it and maybe tells someone else, and someone else. And so your name travels through this network, like a special invitation until it finds the right people, right ears, the ears of someone who can make a difference in your life. In this world, their respect and trust are worth their weight in gold. In fact, they are worth more than money. And guess what? Your past actions, your honesty, your courage, your kindness, all of these have earned you a lot of trust credit. Now, that credit is being redeemed and it's paying off. The force field of your integrity. Close your eyes for a moment and see yourself as a bright dot at the center of this great web. You are connected to friends, strangers, and even people with whom you once had some kind of rival. Who knows? When someone far away, in a corner of this web, tugs on a thread, that vibration can shake up your life. This incredible opportunity that is coming to you did not appear out of nowhere, like instant magic. While you were there, living your life, taking care of your things, this invisible network was working for you. The person who is helping you may not even need to know you personally. They trust the voices that they put their hand in the fire for you, in the stories that were told about his integrity. It's as if your honesty and courage have created a force field around you, a force field that attracts people who want to lift you up, who want to help you take it to the next level. It may seem like witchcraft or pure luck, but it's just the way good energy flows in the universe. The more you continue to be who you really are, a good and upright person, the stronger this force field becomes and the greater your influence becomes, rising with humility and gratitude. When we start to move up in life, we tend to want to brag or forget about those who helped us. But remember, stay humble. Thank the people who helped your story spread. Gratitude keeps you grounded while you are climbing and conquering new things. Your new world will bring important people, new tools, and of course some challenges. These are all part of the same network that brought you here. Use them wisely. This change is not just luck, it is our responsibility. You have been chosen to grow and become the best version of yourself. The people you meet now and those you meet in the future may seem like fate, but it's not an accident. It's the network aligning for you. And remember, you are not just receiving of this web. One day, you will be the one who is lifting others up, pulling the strings so that others can grow too. The cycle of kindness never ends. Your choices today will echo long after you make them, shaping futures you may never see. Amazing, isn't it? The great leap. Entering the new world with courage. You know when you're on a giant ride at the park like a roller coaster, it's exciting, it gives you butterflies in your stomach, but it's also a little scary, right? You wonder, will I be able to do it? What if I fall? Changing your life, especially when someone you don't even know helps you do it, can be very similar. It's super exciting and a little scary at the same time. It's normal to feel a lot of questions swirling around in your head, like a storm of doubts. Will I do well there? Can I trust this situation? What if everything goes wrong? What if I fail? But the truth is that facing these fears is the only way to grow. Adventure on the river of life. Imagine that change is like a wild and mighty river, standing safely on the bank, watching. The water flow by is comfortable. You are not at risk. But if you just stay on the bank, you will miss all the beauty and fertile lands that are waiting up ahead, downstream. To grow, you have to jump on that chain, has to let go of control and trust that even in the midst of uncertainty, you will discover a strength that you didn't even know you had. The river will teach you to swim in a way you never learned on the riverbank. Want to do an exercise? Close your eyes for a minute. Imagine yourself packing your things into boxes, leaving your old house, your neighborhood, and entering a completely new place. Nothing seems familiar. You feel your chest tighten, a strange mix of excitement and fear together. Take a deep breath. That tension you feel, it's the proof that you are alive, that it is in motion, that something big is happening. Your inner self in command. This change that is coming is not just about a new address or a new city. It is as if your life on the outside is finally catching up with the amazing person you have become inside. This rich stranger's offer is like life itself screaming, you've outgrown your old cage. You deserve a bigger space to bloom, to blossom. New places bring new energy. Maybe your current place is a little cramped, a little dusty. This change could be what will open your mind, let fresh ideas come in, and give you new breath to create and innovate. But be warned, not every brilliant opportunity comes easy. When you arrive at that new place, don't judge right away. Embrace the stance of a learner. Watch, listen, learn the rhythm of this new world, how people talk, what they value, what their customs are. Try to mix instead of trying to force your old habits onto new soil. Be a chameleon. Adapt intelligently. Your goals, your anchor. Before you embark on this journey, do one important thing. Ask yourself what you really want from all this. Take a paper and write 3 major goals that you have for this new phase. It could be something like, I want to be more courageous, or I want to find my purpose, or I want to learn something new. These goals will be like anchors that will hold you steady when doubt strikes and you feel lost. Remember, this change is not by chance. It is part of a bigger plan, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. There will be challenges, yes. You may feel a little lost. It may take you a while to make new friends, or you may doubt your choices. And all good, discomfort is the disguised growth. It is he who will scrape your old limitations and reveal a stronger version of you. A new you in a new place. Want to know a secret? A new place is a new beginning, a blank sheet of paper. No one knows your past here. You can leave behind old labels, those ideas people had about you. This is your chance to be who you really are, the truest version of yourself. Use this freedom wisely. Be the person that makes your soul proud, and don't take this journey alone. Ask for help. Talk to people who can guide you. Join groups and lean on your friends. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of intelligence. Build bridges, and you will create a safety net for the setbacks that may occur along the way. Uncertainty is where magic happens. Letting go of control opens the door to wonderful surprises. This change is a spark. Your job is to turn it into a huge flame. Go into the unknown with curiosity. This new phase could be the beginning of your most authentic and powerful chapter. It's your chance to shine in a way you never imagined. The journey of the soul, where your life screams, I've grown up. You know when you're putting together a giant jigsaw puzzle? Every piece, even the ones that seem meaningless at first, has a place. And every time you find a perfect fit, the picture starts to come together. Your life is a bit like that puzzle, and this upcoming change is one of those big pieces that makes the picture much clearer. That change of place, it's not just about finding a better house, a different job, or a nicer neighborhood. It's something much, much deeper. It's like a big step on your soul's journey. Think about it. Deep down inside you, your soul has been preparing for this moment for a long time without you even realizing it. Every hardship, every stumble, every victory you've had up until now, all of this has guided you here. You know that time when you felt like you took a wrong step, that life had tripped you up, or when a door closed right in your face and you didn't understand why. Well, even the most painful moments, those when you asked yourself, why me? What's the point of all this? Were quiet, shaping you, making you stronger, preparing you for what comes next. Imagine life as a maze. Every time you took a wrong turn, every unexpected delay, every door that closed, nothing was in vain. These things were not a waste of time. They're directed, pushed you closer to your true destiny. And now, this change that is coming is, like a divine sign, a whisper that says, you are ready. Take a step into the light, the gift hidden in the new place. This new phase is not just a change of scenery. It is a transformation complete. The place you are going to holds much more than new streets and different landscapes. It holds invisible gifts that are waiting for you. Perhaps the earth itself has a special energy that will recharge your batteries, giving new energy to your spirit. It may be that the people that you will meet there have the right words, those that will turn on a light and give a new meaning to your life purpose. Who knows, maybe the culture, the community, or even the pace of life in this new place will make you discover strengths and talents that you didn't even know you had. This new space, which may seem strange at first, is actually a fertile ground for your soul to grow. This is where dreams that were kept, forgotten skills, or that peace that you have long desired will begin to emerge and flourish. The power of silence and gratitude. To embrace this transformation of body and soul, you need to create moments of stillness. Life is noisy, full of stress, uncertainty, and the rush of everyday life. All this noise can drown out that small voice, the voice of your intuition, of your divine guidance. But when you stop, whether to pray, meditate, or just walk in nature in silence, you make room to hear what your soul is trying to tell you. When in doubt, take a deep breath. Breathe in hope and breathe out fear. Do this especially when chaos is all around you. This simple act helps you to centralize, focusing on the present. It is in this silence that you will begin to notice the small miracles, an unexpected encouragement from a stranger, a song that seems to speak directly to you, or a dream that gives you a hint of the next step. These are not accidents. They are signs of God, confirming that you are on the right track. A gratitude will be your anchor in this time of transition. Even when your mind is confused, stop and give thanks. Give thanks not only for what is already clear, but for everything that is still unfolding. Gratitude is not just a response to good things. It is a powerful force that attracts even more blessings into your life. Say this to yourself every day. I am grateful for this growth. I trust that this change is guiding me towards something greater, even if I don't see the full picture yet. Gratitude aligns your heart with the flow of divine provision, marking your journey. You can create a special ritual to mark this moment, something simple but full of meaning. Light a candle, symbolizing light and new beginnings. Write a heartfelt letter to your future self, describing your dreams, your hopes, and the person you are becoming. Carry an amulet, a pebble, a coin, as a silent reminder that this journey is sacred. When doubt strikes, when old fears whisper that you've made a mistake, return to faith. It's not a blind faith that ignores reality. It's a deep-rooted faith, that calm certainty that even in uncertainty, life is weaving something good. One day you'll look back and realize how each piece, even the most painful ones, fit perfectly into your story. My chosen one, my chosen one. This is not just a change of address. It is a spiritual upgrade. The people you will meet, the lessons you will learn, and the growth you will experience are all part of a divine plan. Trust that this shift is aligning you with your highest self. Your soul's path is opening before you. Step forward with courage, knowing that you are not just changing places, you are stepping into a new place, much greater destiny than you ever imagined. This is your season to grow. Walk with purpose. Your time has come. If you are receiving this word, comment. I receive it in the comments. Feel the transformation. How to maintain divine connection through change. You know, when you're in the middle of a party or a very noisy place, it's hard to hear a quiet conversation, isn't it? Today's world is like that, full of noise, stress, uncertainty, and endless rushing around. All of this can drown out your most important voice of your life, the one that comes from God, from your interior, from your intuition. In the previous topic, we said that this change in your life is not just physical, but it is a journey of your soul, a spiritual upgrade. To embrace this transformation of body and soul, you need a secret to keep this connection alive and strong. Creating your space. Solve peace, the power of silence. To hear what your soul and the universe are trying to tell you, you need to create moments of stillness. It's like hitting the pause button on your busy life. It can be through prayer. Talk to God. Tell Him your fears, your dreams, your thanks. It can be through meditation. Just sit in silence, pay attention to your breathing, calm your mind. Or simply walking in nature. Look at the trees, feel the wind, listen to the birds. When you do this, even for a few minutes, you open a sacred space. It's like you create a little corner just for yourself, where the noise outside can't get in, and you can hear those whispers of divine guidance. The power of breathing, your inner GPS. Do you know when doubt hits you hard and you don't know what to do? In those moments of confusion or chaos, remember the power of your breathing. Breathe deeply, breathe in hope, and breathe out fear. Try this a few times, especially when you feel anxiety creeping in. This simple act will help you to centralize, to feel your feet on the ground, to connect with the present. It is in this state of calm that you will begin to notice there's small miracles around you. A stranger who gives you a word of encouragement just when you need it. A song that seems to speak directly to your situation, or even a dream that shows you the next step. These are not accidents. They are clear signs that you are on the right path. Gratitude, your powerful anchor. A gratitude is like a superpower. It can change everything. Even when the mind is full of worry, even when things are unclear, take a break and be thankful. Be thankful not only for what is already good and clear in your life, but also for what is still happening, for what is unfolding. Gratitude is not just about reacting to good things. It is a force that attracts more good things into your life. Say this to yourself every day, with conviction. I am grateful for this opportunity to grow. I trust that this change is guiding me towards something greater, even if I don't see the full picture yet. Gratitude will align your heart with the divine provision, like a magnet that attracts blessings. Marking your journey, special rituals. This journey is sacred, it is important. Why not mark it with a simple ritual but full of meaning? Light a candle, Let it symbolize the light that illuminates your path and the new beginnings that are coming. Write a letter to your future self. Tell us your dreams, your hopes, and the amazing person you are becoming with this change. Have a special amulet. It could be a stone, an old coin, or a piece of jewelry. Use it as a silent reminder that this journey is guided and protected. When doubts creep in, when old fears whisper that you've made a mistake, return to faith. It is not that blind faith that ignores reality, but a deep-rooted faith, a calm certainty that, even in uncertainty, life is weaving something good for you. One day, you will look back and realize how each piece, and even the most painful and confusing ones, fit perfectly into your story. My chosen one, this is not just a change of address. It is a spiritual upgrade. The people you will meet, the lessons you will learn, and the growth you will experience are all part of our divine plan. Trust that this shift is aligning you with your best self. Your soul's path is opening before you. Step forward with courage, knowing that you are not just changing places, you are entering a much greater destiny than you ever imagined. This is your season to grow. Walk with purpose. Your time has come. Turning change into action. Time to build your dream. You know when you receive an incredible gift, a building kit with all the pieces and the manual ready for you to create something. This change that is coming to you is like that gift. It is not the final point, the end of the line of your journey. In fact, it is the beginning of everything. Your starting block to a new and exciting phase. The universe has handed you Aspark, a brilliant opportunity. But now the ball is in your court. Your job is to take that spark and turn it into a burning fire, in a flame that lights your path and propels you forward. Your life, a blank canvas. Many people think that creativity is only for those who paint, play music, or write books. Not at all. Creativity is how you solve your problems, how you pursue your dreams, and how you shape your own destiny. Think of your life as a piece of clay. You are the artist, and this new place has given you brand new tools, vibrant colors, and a blank canvas. What you create next is completely up to you. This is your chance to reinvent yourself, to experiment, to build something that truly represents you. What have you always wanted to try? Maybe it's writing that book you've had on your mind for years, starting a business from scratch, or learning a whole new skill. Maybe it's volunteering in your new community, launching a project you've always dreamed of, or taking on a leadership role. Don't dismiss ideas just because they seem big or scary. Those wildest dreams that give you butterflies in your stomach could be exactly what you were put here to achieve. Write and activate your power. Take a paper and write a big goal, no matter how crazy or impossible it seems right now. The simple act of writing does more than record your thoughts. It lights up your courage. It's a signal to your mind and spirit. I'm serious about this. The moment you put your intention into words, you align yourself with unseen forces that will guide you. The universe is rooting for you, but you have to take the first step. Explore with curiosity. Have you arrived in a new place? Don't stay still. Keep your curiosity alive. Explore what's new around you. Visit cafes, go to local festivals, participate in community events. Talk to people you don't know. These conversations can bring unexpected insights, wisdom, or important connections. Growth happens when you allow yourself to immerse yourself in different cultures, ideas, and people. Creativity loves the unknown, and your willingness to explore will open the door to new insights, problems, or no, opportunities. And when problems arise, because they will, it's part of life. Resist the urge to panic. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do? How can I turn this into a win? Challenges are not roadblocks. They are invitations for you to think smarter, get stronger, and adapt faster. Every obstacle can become an opportunity if you are willing to approach it with creativity and persistence. Over time, you will develop an incredible skill, the ability to transform mess into magic. Dream big. Start small. Creativity is amazing, but it needs focus to flourish. Dream big, yes, but then break that big dream down into smaller, more manageable steps. Want to write a book? Set aside time to write every week. Want to start a business? Start by researching the market, gathering ideas, or talking to potential partners. The energy of this new beginning will inspire you, but it's your discipline that will transform ideas into reality. Don't do it alone. You don't have to carry everything on your back. Your new home can connect you with mentors, with partners, or with friends who share your vision. Pay attention to the people who cross your path. Someone's skills may complement yours in surprising ways. Working together can multiply your impact, turning simple ideas into powerful movements. Remember, creativity isn't just about big projects. It's about the little things too. Reorganizing your room, trying a new recipe, creating a morning routine that energizes you. These small acts build momentum. Every positive change, no matter how small, shapes your environment, your mind, and your future. Ignore the fear, take the leap. And when fear tries to stop you, and it will, keep going anyway. Fear will whisper, stay safe, don't take risks. What if you fail? Ignore that voice. This shift is proof that the universe trusts you to take the leap. Even if things don't go perfectly at first, you will learn, you will grow, and you will gain wisdom that will shape your next step. The greatest victories often come after moments of uncertainty. Embrace this new phase with courage. This is not just a new chapter, it is a stage set for you to create something unforgettable. Use your creativity to turn opportunity into success and luck into lasting impact. The person who brought you here opened the door. Now it's your time to walk through it, step onto the stage and leave a mark that only you can make. My chosen one, this is your moment. Dream without limits. Build with courage. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is shaping a future much greater than you can imagine. Walking with purpose, your new, guided and powerful chapter. You know when you finish a book and start a new one. Each chapter brings new characters, new challenges, and a lot of things to learn. Your life is a giant book, and this change that you are experiencing now, which started way back with that good attitude, is like the beginning of the new chapter, start of a brand new chapter. You've come a long way since that special someone, the rich stranger, turned your world upside down. Now it's time to take the next steps with total focus and with an elegance that comes from someone who knows where they are going. This relocation was not by chance. It was orchestrated, guided by people and the universe itself, to put you exactly where you need to be to grow, lead, and leave a mark in the world. Think about it. In your story, this last event, which was triggered by an important choice, stretched your narrative to even bigger themes. Now, your book is about connection, about being strong, about truth, and about the silent magic of doing good. And guess what? As the main character of your own story, you decide how these themes will unfold from now on. Your strength is within you. Want a simple trick to feel stronger? Stop for a moment. Feel your feet on the ground. This small action reminds you, I am ready. You have learned to dance with change, to decipher forces that no one else sees, and to trust that even in the unknown, there is something good. You see deeper now. You know that kindness is worth more than a flashy victory, and that every good deed is a seed planted for the future. Leave your values be your compass. What is most important to you? Being true, kind, brave. Hold on tight to these anchors. They will keep you steady in both storms and sunny days. Lead, even through fear. Take the lead, even if it gives you butterflies in your stomach. Leadership is not just about making grand speeches or holding an important position. Leadership is help a co-worker, is solve problems creatively, is inspire other people with the way you live. With your new tools and connections, you can turn your personal victories into victories for everyone. Be flexible. Life is a river. Life is like a river. It is always changing. This change is a bend in the river, but there will be many more. The person who helped you may reappear, or new allies may notice your spark. Embrace the surprises. They are clues in the great puzzle of the universe. As you walk through this new chapter, remember that having a purpose is not a destiny. It is not a place where you arrive and stay. It's a daily practice. Every morning, ask yourself, how can I honor my values today? Maybe it's by listening to someone, saying no to something that distracts you, or taking a small step toward a big dream. These small choices, repeated every day, create unstoppable momentum. They transform the motivation that appears and disappears into unshakable determination. Even on days when progress seems slow, trust consistency is its own magic, and celebrate every achievement, big or small. Were you able to have a difficult conversation with kindness? Were you able to resist an old habit that no longer serves you? These victories matter. Joy is not just for the finish line, is the fuel for the journey. Share your achievements with your community and celebrate theirs too. Together, you create a rhythm of encouragement that makes the path easier. Looking back, the miracles that got you here. You know when you're climbing a mountain and you look down from the top, The world seems huge, and you can see all the way down. Landscapes that were previously hidden appear, and you realize how far you've climbed. That's exactly what it feels like to look back at your life right now. The world, which once seemed small and full of limits, now shows itself much wider, full of possibilities you couldn't even imagine. Every step you took, every challenge you faced, all of it stretched you, made you grow. You are stronger now, your mind is sharper, your heart is firmer, and most importantly, you are more aware of the invisible connections that unite us, those silent threads, the whispers of those who guide you, the forces that no one sees, that push you forward when you feel stuck, finding miracles along the way. If doubt tries to get you, and it will, it's normal. Take a break and look back. Trace the miracles that brought you to this moment. Remember those moments that seemed impossible at the time, but which were resolved perfectly later. Those giant obstacles that you thought you would never overcome. Do you remember the people who appeared out of nowhere and breathed life into your dreams? Those friends who stood by your side when you no longer had the strength to stand on your own. Think of the unexpected twists and turns that in the end became the greatest blessings in your life. That door that closed and led you to a much better path, for example. None of this was by chance. Every step, every stumble, every silent prayer, all of it was shaping you. You didn't just parachute into this moment, you were guided here. Every act of faith, every choice to get up when the easiest thing would have been to give up, became a brick in the bridge that brought you forward. Even the pain you felt served a purpose. Those struggles that once seemed pointless became the very tools that equipped you to blossom into what comes next. It's as if each scar is a map that shows you the strength you have gained, your commitment to the future. You owe it to yourself and to all the people who believed in you. Make this moment count. Step boldly into your new world. Say yes to opportunities that give you butterflies in your stomach. Stretch yourself beyond what feels safe and comfortable. Create true connections, not just thinking about what people can give you, but what you can offer in return. Relationships are not just stepping stones to success, they are the foundation of a rich and purposeful life. Create without fear, with passion and with your heart. Whether you write, build, teach, or inspire, let your work bear your unique mark. Your true legacy will not be measured by money, titles, or fame. It will live on in the hearts you touch, the minds you awaken, and the small ripples of goodness that arise from your courage. Don't underestimate the power of your presence. Sometimes the biggest impact isn't what you do, but simply in who you are. A kind word, a helping hand, or the warmth of your spirit can change someone's day or even life in ways you may never realize. By the end of this chapter, you are in an exciting frontier, which can seem a little scary and very exciting at the same time. Behind you are the struggles, the tears, and the lessons learned, but ahead there is a horizon shining with possibilities, waiting for you to conquer them. Then, walk firmly, with your head held high, with your gaze focused on your purpose. The world is not waiting for someone to fill a position, but for you to step forward with your true strength. Your story is unlike anyone else's, and that is your greatest strength. And one last thing, when doubt whispers, when fear tells you to back off and slow down, remember why you started. Think about that small act of courage that you barely noticed at the time. Maybe it was a small choice or a kindness that you forgot the moment you gave it. But life never forgets. Those quiet moments mattered more than you realize. So keep planting those seeds, acts of faith, acts of love, acts of purpose. They will come back to you in ways you can't yet imagine, transformed into blessings, opportunities, and moments of unexpected grace. The best chapters of your story are still unfolding. Go ahead. The world is waiting, and this time, you are ready. Your victory starts now, the key to a prosperous future. We have reached the end of our journey of discovery, and wow, what a journey we have traveled together. You have learned that those small acts of kindness, courage, and faith that seemed insignificant actually triggered a gigantic wave of change in your life. You discovered the strength of invisible connections, the courage needed to take the big leap into the new, and how your soul has been preparing for this moment. You looked back and saw that every step, every challenge, every miracle led you here. Now it's time to understand that all of this culminates in one point. Your victory starts now. Deep within Psalm 91, there is a powerful promise, a secret to making your life full and prosperous. Because he has set his love on me, I will deliver him. I will set him on high, Because he has known my name. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Think carefully about what this means for you. Your love unlocks. Your connection with God is not in vain. When you love him and seek him, he frees you from everything that holds you back. Fears, guilt, anxieties. He places you in a place of prominence and security because you truly know him. You know that he is your provider, your healer, your peace. He listens and responds. No matter how quietly you speak or cry out, he hears you and answers you. He doesn't promise to take away your anguish, but he promises be with you in it, transforming every difficulty into an opportunity to strengthen and honor you. Abundant life and purpose. It promises not only longevity, but a full life, full of meaning and purpose. And most importantly, it shows you the salvation, the guarantee of eternal life in his presence. This whole journey, all these revelations are confirmation you are ready for your next level. This is not the end of the story, but the beginning of yours most prosperous and fulfilled chapter. The door has been opened, and now it's up to you. A special invitation for you. Activate prosperity in your life. My dear chosen one, you have been guided here by a divine purpose. Your actions, your faith, everything has paved the way for this great change. But for this prosperity to manifest in all areas of your life, finances, relationships, health and peace, you need to keep that connection alive and activated. Therefore, I make you a final invitation. Dive into prosperity. For this energy of blessing to continue flowing, I invite you to dive into our Prosperity Words playlist there. You will find powerful messages and prayers that will guide you to attract abundance and manifest the best of God in your life. Access now and transform your mindset. Leave your Amen and comment. If this message touched your heart and lit the flame of hope in you, leave your Amen and write "My prosperity" starts now in the comments. Your declaration of faith is a powerful act that inspires and multiplies the energy of the community. Like this video, your "I liked" it's essential. It helps YouTube show this message of transformation to even more people who are waiting for this change in their lives. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Don't miss any of our inspiring messages, prayers, and revelations that will continue to propel you towards your purpose. By subscribing, you connect with a community of winners who seek growth and prosperity in God. This is your moment. Dream big, act with courage, and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Click now to access the playlist and continue on this incredible journey of abundance.